Oh, nothing like some coffee at 6:30. Don't worry, it's decaf. Yep. Hi. How's it going? Those of you who don't know me, I'm Jackson Nickolay, but I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching this knows me. I'm making coffee, because coffee is good. First of all, first thing I want to say is I'm making something for you next week. I'm going to talk about it after this. It's going to be some sort of creation of one of my creative things, and I'd love to have you guys weigh in, but more on that later. I wanted to make a video this week because it's after the first week of me being fully self-employed by all my freelancey things, and it's going to be good to talk about it because it was not a great week. I'm going to level with you there. I hit a couple roadblocks, and there were some good things about it. Had some good meetings, good talks with people, but I just kind of was spinning my wheels for quite a bit, and yeah, it was not great. Kind of got in a bit of funk. Didn't do some of my rhythms, some of my systems, some of my workouts that I needed to do, and it sucked. Which brought to mind this book. This is an awesome book. It's called The War of Art. As you can see, there's lots of markings. Actually, this was gifted to my wife by a friend of ours, and then I stole it because I love it. But it's all about resistance and how anything creative that you do has an inherent resistance quality to it. As much force draws you to it, there's an equal force pushing away. And actually, I wanted to read two very short pieces from it because I think it is brilliant. Resistance is invisible. Resistance cannot be seen, touched, heard, or smelled, but it can be felt. We experience it as an energy field radiating from a work in potential. It's a repelling force. It's negative. Its aim is to shove us away, distract us, prevent us from doing our work. Resistance seems to come from outside ourselves. We locate it in spouses, jobs, bosses, kids, peripheral opponents, as Pat Riley used to say when he coached the Los Angeles Lakers. Resistance is not a peripheral opponent. Resistance arises from within. It is self-generated and self-perpetuated. Resistance is the enemy within. And that is so hard for me to remember, I find, because it is so much easier for me to blame it on outside forces, like, oh, even if I do blame myself, like, oh, I stayed up too late last night, therefore today sucks because I got up at 10. Or the big one for me is there's construction right across the street from my home right now. So my recording stuff is really hard to do and work it into the gaps there. And that's just not a good enough excuse because there is plenty enough time to do it. And I just need to do it. So all that to say, I experienced a lot of resistance this week. And the perspective of owning up to it and saying that it's from inside me is good. Didn't feel that way at the time. There's always something that comes up, especially on a day that's going like really well. I find that's when resistance hits you the hardest. You have a great morning, and then you get a phone call from someone that you weren't expecting or that you weren't ready for, and it just throws you off. Someone across the street starts hitting a hammer against a loud piece of metal, and you can't record, and just lots of different things, and they're never going to go away. They're always going to be there. The choice about whether or not to do something about it is on me. It's on you, and just more and more trying to learn that perspective of not allowing that to throw me off as much as it does, because I let it throw me off quite a bit. So, what are some things that you do to counteract that? I know for me it's working out, it's going outside, it's breathing in air that is not, my house air, getting some fresh air, talking to people. But I'd love to hear some things that you all are use when this resistance hits you in your creative endeavors, because I need them. honestly. And I'm sure it would be a help to everyone as well. So comment below in the blah blah if you have anything that you have that works really, really well. Love to hear about it. And yeah, coffee's ready. We will see you again next week. Ooh, and stick around, because I'm going to say stuff about what I'm creating this week. But thank you for checking in. Read this book, War of Art. Fantastic book. And yeah, don't let resistance win. Okay, we'll see you next week. And here's the extra bit about the creative thing next week. I'm going to either do a music start of the channel for you guys, so a song for you all out there, or I'm going to do movie reviews. Both of them will come along eventually, but I'm just wondering which one to do first, to devote time to it. So comment below, message me on any of the social media platforms that you're looking at this on, and let me know what you want to see, and I will be excited to put together whichever one wins. Like I said, they'll both be coming soon. I'm excited to do music more and more, and as well as kind of talk about movies, because I just really enjoy talking about movies, and I think it'd be fun. So comment below, let me know what you want to see, and we'll see you. It'll be Thursday. I'm saying it's Thursday. You will see it on Thursday. This is my word. This is my bond. Thursday. Comment below. Let me know.